This is your host, Sam, and I would like to welcome you to, well, episode 6 of my series on what I call Exploring Uncertainty. It's basically just an ARK solo playthrough. Right now we're out on the island, of course, still. And when we left off, I had been bum rushed by this Sarco unexpectedly. And tamed up a couple of raptors. Now, what's of real interest here is I actually came out to the beach here from the valley in order to train a triker 2 or 3, and it said so far I've gotten carnivores. So, this episode, I think we're gonna go ahead and get these guys tamed up and just work the beach a little bit and get a couple more tames to take back to the valley and possibly finish up the hut that I'm working on. So in case this is your first time here, just a couple disclosures. First and foremost is I do swear on the occasion. So if you have little ears or innocent ears around, please keep that in mind. Likewise, if you're watching this at work, just make sure you have your earphones in so, don't hear from the cubicle next to you. What did you just say? Shit. Alright. And, let's see, other disclosures. Yes, come watch me do this live, stream live on Twitch. I am probably a really bad host though, because half the time when people come in I don't notice that they're there, and then they leave before I get a chance to acknowledge them. So if that's you, just come in, hang out, chill out. I will notice you and engage with you, I promise. Just have to give me patience to, well, realize that you're here. And let's see, what level is this guy? We might pick on him and try to get him stuck in that tree behind us. Well, sure, why not? Alright. Yep. I can use this tree as kind of a shield. We're just going to run him in circles. And he's running already, which means he might be passing out soon. There he goes. Excellent. Anyway, if you want to come watch me play, then the link will be in the description below. Two other things I'd like to point out below the video here on YouTube is one is the like button, and I would appreciate your like, so if you could take just a second and clickety click, I'd appreciate it. And if you really do like what you see and want to see more, I welcome you to subscribe. Let's see, you know what, let's tame a couple of these guys. Reason why is these guys, when you pet them, they give a XP bonus for tames around you, allowing them to level a little bit quicker. So, now one's a female, both of them are females. Okay. Anyways, that's there two in the same area. I got time to kill. On one hand, it's as potty humor goes. The devs like their animals to poop everywhere, but there is actually a method behind the madness, and the fact that the poop acts as fertilizer for when you farm, and you need to farm in order to get crops and stuff that you need later on in the game for higher level and higher end dinos, as well as boss fights. So the poop, whether it's your own or these animals and dinos, are actually an important part of the game. And then of course for some, potty humor is all that, so hey. These guys are passive tame, and passive tame is done by equipping what they eat in the last slot on your bar down below there. And that's where you see the purple berries at. Those are called major berries. And these guys take major berries to tame up. So let's see, that guy, I've done this a couple times now. How about you? Where are you at? Yeah, it'll take a few minutes to tame these guys up. It's one of the reasons why I don't like doing passive tames, is it can take a little while. There are, you know, there we go. There's another dino I don't really like to tame and don't. It's called a Giga Giant Dada, whatever. What it is a giant ape, and it's supposed to be one of our human precursors. And yeah, it looks like Bigfoot, if you will. But he's a passive tame that you have to follow around and feed him berries, much like I'm doing to these guys. Only each berry might only be a 1 or 2% toward the tame. So it's 50 to 100 times putting a berry there that you have to wade through in order to tame him. And yeah, to that I'd just say no. At least as a solo player. Maybe in a group play I might be willing to do it, or have him. Uh-oh, I misplaced one of them. Oh, there you are. But yeah, on a solo play, not so much. Okay, you guys need to come back together. That's why I started feeding you two, is, you know, you were in the same general vicinity. Anyway, in case you're new here, you should know that as much as I've been talking to you so far, I generally do a little bit more action, a little less talking during the daytime, and more talking at night. And the reason why is, even though I have my gamma turned up pretty far to where nighttime here to me looks just as bright as day almost, it doesn't come across in a video that well at all. And I've noticed when I've uploaded videos to YouTube at night, it's this dark and you can hardly ever see anything. So I try to save some of my conversational pieces for nighttime so you don't get too bored just looking at a blank screen. Hey, one more time and he should be trained. She, excuse me. She might need 2 more berries though. Feel like a perv following up this animal. There we go. And let's see, will 1 do it for you, 2, or will you need 2? Oh, almost. Yep, 1 more. The first couple playthroughs, I used to tame these guys. I use train and tame interchangeably, so you'll get used to it. But anyway, I used to tame these guys all the time, but it came to a point that I just didn't tame them for several playthroughs, and this is actually the first time in quite a while I've been taming them. But, you know, it's kind of good practice. Just like I normally don't tame shoulder pets, but this time through I intend on having a few. Alright. We'll name these 2 later. Let's get back down to the beach. And you know, one of those raptors I was going to name Hannibal. The one that ate me, and I can't really recall which one it was. So hopefully one of them's name is going to be a male If they're both male, one of them will be handled. If they're female, though, I might have to think of a different name. Maybe Clarice. Haha. Also need to check on the Triceratops when I get to it as well. Come on, slowpokes. Y'all are slow. That's one of the reasons why I stopped taming them. They would get lost so easily because they were so small and slow. Alright, there's my Triceratops. No, that's my Sarco. Okay, I'll go back down and check on my Triceratops here in a minute. Alright, you're gonna do just fine. You know what? I think it was you. It was you. And let's see, you are a male. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rename you. Did I get everything right? And oh, I'm out of arrows. Well, that sucked. Killed both of my raptors too. Just when I was getting ready to name them. Alright, I'm gonna respawn on the beach. Hopefully it doesn't eat carrion or sleeping dinosaurs like, I don't know, my Sarco. Still got arrows sticking out of its head. That's funny. But left my Sarco alone, that's good. So, I guess... Oh! Oh! Way to go, Sarco! I didn't expect that. Looked like my Sarco came out and that Therizone wanted to fight it and it ate it. Way to go! Alright, let's go ahead and pick up the dead meat. I'm sorry that these guys gave up their lives for that, but, you know, that's why sometimes I don't name them right away. And let's see, you just woke up and was trying to be eaten, and yeah, you responded in force. Way to go. I will figure out a good name for you. Oh, look at all that prime meat. Alright, let me get my clothes back on here. Ditch this stuff. I am out of arrows, so there's nothing to do there. I'm gonna take this out. I have an idea. Probably not a good one. Chop down a tree or two. Get a bunch of stone. What else do I need? Fiber. Gonna make a slingshot again real quick, just so I'm out here. Because I know with the slingshot, it looks like I can still knock out dillos and raptors. So, this isn't a done deal yet. Alright, and then for my level up my fortitude. Worry about engrams when I get back to camp. Sarko, let's go ahead and get you beefed up. Alright, and why don't you follow me? Come on. Alright. That is kind of an intimidating sight with the big old Sarko right behind you. So there was that tree that I used. No, there's that tree straight ahead. So you run around in circles till that Triceratops passed out, but then it ran. And it's up. Yay! So yeah, we'll go ahead and get these two beasties back. In the meantime, in case I need it, I've got got a slingshot that I can knock out a couple things with if I need to. Who's the good old track? Alright. Yeah, you're a handsome guy. Come on. Let's go, you two. So even though I lost the two raptors and didn't get a chance to get more Triceratops this run around, I'm pretty happy with having these two beefy new tames. Gallimimus. And I think it's going to be back this way. Come on, guys. There you go. Oh, God. You guys stop right there. You know, it just dawned on me. I don't know what happened to those two little guys, but you know, now that I even think about it more, I realize they probably got eaten, so. Of course, now I'm stuck. I'll just chop this tree down, should let me get unstuck, right? Yep, alright. I really don't like finding my way to the valley from this angle. I never get it right. You know what I mean? It's much further this way. Alright, let's go. Come on. Let's get out of these trees. Come on, Sarko. Oh, you're stuck. Come on. Let's go this way. Now we're just getting you guys all sorts of stuck back in here, aren't we? Alright, come on. We're going back this way. Take you through one of the ocean stuff. Now, the plus side of this is that I can always dump fiber. I need fiber, really. That. Wait a minute. Why won't you repair? Oh, it's flint that is needed. Okay. Alright. Let me get a bit of flint. So I can go ahead and get this repaired for my axe. I have a funny feeling I might be doing some more chopping here before long. Alright, give myself some stone back for the slingshot. Alright, come on guys. Don't teabag me over being so excited. Alright. Let's go back up the beach and go through another of the places. Let's make it simpler on us. And note to myself, I really need to clear out the 3 canyons into the valley, and also need to mark the entrance points from out here, because even though I'm familiar with the area, it's still sometimes a real bitch to find. Y'all lucky right now I don't have those 2 raptors, because otherwise I would eat all of you. Well, I'd have the raptors eat all of you. It's kind of a bummer about the raptors. But at the same time, I am satisfied with these 2 guys here. I just get greedy. And it looks like it's going to get dark before I get back to the valley. So we'll be in for some interesting times, stumbling around. Well, I won't be stumbling as dark as much as you, the viewer, will, because nighttime is still bright due to the gamma, that adjustment that I put in the game. I thought it would help the video, but for some reason I don't think it has. So play it by ear, see how things go. But anyway, it is obviously more dangerous at night. And even being able to see, being able to see better at night, still, there's a whole thing of it's nighttime, it's dangerous, it's more dangerous. Alright. And this is the tree I think I'm looking for. Sarko, where'd you go? Oh, Jesus. Even knowing I have a Sarko, you turn around and you go, ah! Those Sarkos are actually really vicious beasts. I'm pretty lucky that one got stuck. And was low enough level that got tranked out fairly easy. Just about everything in this game will eat you for lunch, but Sarko, yeah, you're normally not going to survive that encounter. Interesting enough, this is the only second time that I've ever tamed a Sarko. The first time, much like this one, it just sort of fell in my lap. Wasn't after it. It just happened to get stuck and what? Alright. As I did Dilophosaur, and I'm saying that wrong, it's not the... It's the mini Brontosaurus. They're good for meat and getting an easy kill for a lot of meat and a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Hide, that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and assign you guys a group. Where's my Sarko? There we go, you coming? I like how it submits like a dog would. Lowers that head. Puts his eyes below his head below your level. It's cute as heck. Alright. So we're gonna get you guys back here. And I'm gonna assign you guys a group. So, Sarko. Let's see. I'm actually going to put you in a group of other. And Triceratops, you are definitely going into harvesting. Specifically, that one. I didn't quite mean to do it that way, but oh well. This will work. Alright. Now for you, mister. We are going to grab back some of these stuff that I need. So, namely anything that's not a berry. I guess it would be quicker just to do it this way and then give you back the berries, wouldn't it? Actually, you don't even need that many berries, but I also got a be able to walk. So yeah, you're getting that many berries. All right, can I walk? All right, what else can you hold for me for a minute? You can hold some wood. All right, so a couple episodes ago, I started recognizing that since you guys couldn't, as a viewer, couldn't see much at night here, that I needed to be a little bit more entertaining and talk to you more at night. So I've been picking topics kind of at random, or what tickles my fancy anyway, to go ahead and have something to talk about and discuss at nighttime. So you at least have that form of your entertainment for now. And today, previous topics included my favorite dinos for harvesting, and then my favorite carnivores. And this time, what should we talk about this time? How about favorite maps? So Ark Survival Evolved right now has, let's see, 5 maps. 3 from DLC, and well, they're all DLC, but 3 from paid DLC. No, 2 from paid DLC, and 2 free maps. Hey, Patchy. I'm gonna name them in order, going my favorite to least favorite. So my favorite would actually be a tie, actually. I know that's kind of wimping out, but it would actually be a tie between Aberrant Map and Ragnarok Map. Totally different feels on those two maps. So those are my two favorite. Then the center. And then, let's see, then the island here, actually. And then my least favorite is Scorched Earth. Scorched Earth is really, really tough. Like, OMG tough. I have a funny feeling it might be a little bit easier in a group scenario, but for a solo player, Alright, so there's my trike saddle. Let's go ahead and get that. And you know what? Let's go ahead and start transforming into hide armor. Got that done. I need some more wood pillars, so let's just go ahead and knock those out. Definitely need a couple more bolas. I've used up so many by now, so let's go ahead and make up 5 of those. Arrows. Always can use arrows, so do 50 of them. And let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do 100 of them. There we go. Let's see. Don't need that. Don't know what I'm going to do with these skins for all these glasses, but I'm sure I'll use them eventually. Go ahead and upgrade my... Oh, duh. Yeah, anyway, get these upgraded. But anyway, those are my favorite maps. The Aberrant map is really neat. There are parts of the Aberrant map that is very reminiscent of Avatar, like the movie Avatar, at night, with a lot of bioluminescence. The dinosaurs themselves have parts that glow on them, and it's just pretty, plain and simple. And I love the aesthetics. Oddly enough, it's one of the few places where I actually will train willingly scorpions. You know, I'm not a big fan of the scorpions. Well, the rock group I am, but scorpion in this game I'm not really a big fan of, but they are so pretty in Aberrant with all the different colors. They got like colors that run up their back, on their legs, in their tail, on their claws, and it's a phenomenal model. So that's what I like about Aberrant. It's very tough, but it's a fun place to explore. Let's see. I wanted something more than just that. I wanted the wooden pillars too. So let me get back up here and grab those real quick. The Ragnarok map I love because it has all of the environments you'd ever want. You know, whether it's a desert biome, a snow biome, there's so much rich stuff to explore and environments to explore, and it's a huge map. And that's what I like about the Ragnarok map. The center map is a very pretty map. It's kind of easy to get sidetracked there, and that's saying a lot. You're talking to me, who gets sidetracked all the time, but there is that. So yeah, those are my favorite maps. The Scorched Earth it's a tough map for a solo player, again, because of the environment, and you know, I die more to an environment than anything else, probably there. All right, is that in the ground or not? Must be. All right. So we've got the first pillar thing down. All right, so that's starting to come along. We're gonna, you know, I don't even know if you can see it. It looked clear as day to me, but let me get some light on it. So we got two pillars coming down from our ramps up there. So that's what I was just putting in place. Get on the Triceratops here and go down here and get some berries. Now we've got a ton of berries already. The main reason why we're doing this is to get a lot of narcoberries all at once. That just makes life a lot simpler. So. And as you can see, they've got plenty of thing. All right, plenty of weight to go around. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, just look at all the tons of narcoberries we've already got. All right. Get these out of the way. So as you can probably see up in the top right, it's got pretty much full weight at this point, and even its run speed is pretty slow at this point. So we're getting back over here near the group, and the only thing I am going to take from him now is those narcoberries. I mean, oops. That's really all I need. And, you know, look at that. 2 full stacks of 100. Nice. So, what I need to do now is, let's see. F4. Parasaur saddle skin, okay. Now I need to go around, collect, and see if there's any more spoiled meat anywhere, and collect all of that. Oh, look at that. You got berries on you, too. Let me go ahead and take those. The Sarco is sitting on the Dilla posse. I am going to wait to move that so in the daylight I can show you, because it's kind of funny. Let's see, what time of day is it? Oops, wrong one. Wrong button, I mean. A couple more hours to dawn. So let's get this over here. Get this in the pot. Lots of berries in the pot now. Now I just gotta collect that spoiled meat. And I need to go back down here real quick and grab the wood out of the Triceratops as well. What I want to be able to do is start making the handrails for the railings, as you would, for my ramp and my landing bay up there with my hut. So come around here and start making some railings. Let's see. Boom. And railings. Yes, I can make railings now. And 5. Yeah, 5 would be enough for now. And just because I've got a lot of this and it's good experience, I'll make some more arrows. Because that's going to help fill up some XP. Might even give me another level here. And let's see, you can put most of this stuff back over. How scraggly am I getting? Look at that, I got engrams I still need to spend. Let me go and do that. I've forgotten all about this. What level am I? Next question. Look at that, I'm already up to level 26, so that means I can get... So I'm getting sidetracked, Sam. You know you need this stuff first. So let's get the refinery forge going. Didn't not have enough for that smithy, so let's go ahead and get the 2 main metal items that I'll need. And then I can start working on getting the enough for the stone forge. Matter of fact, what do I need for the stone? Obviously a lot of stone, but I actually need more hide. Not as much stone as I thought I would need, and more wood. So yeah, we'll probably be doing that here this next episode. In the meantime, let me have these railings. Oh, and look at that. It's almost daylight. Almost. Got some sun showing up anyway. Alright. Alright, and I wanted another one right here, so I can not have to worry about falling anything, and it does look like I can walk through here, so that's good. You know, I really can use another pillar thing here. Let me see if I still have a wooden fence foundation. And I do not. And it looks like I'm not have. So what I'm going to do is only put out a couple of these fence foundations for right here for now. And later on I will add one more railing here, but only after I put another pillar right there. And that just more for looks, and now that I look at it, probably the same thing needs to happen right here too. This could be... Nah, I'm overworking this. This looks just fine for now. We'll just put another post right here, pillar, and that'll be that, and this will be just fine. And then need to eventually put some railings along in here. And then ideally, I'll have a ramp thing that goes from here up to there. And that will be my little snake around. It should look really cool. Okay, so I told you the Sarco sat on the Dillo Posse. So there's the Dillo Posse. And the Sarco is sitting all on them. I mean, it's actually kind of funny and cute at the same time. So we're going to move the Sarco for now, though, because I need to really get to the meat, spell meat that's on all these guys. Alright. And let's go ahead and get this Sarco. Alright. Yeah, I'm giving you back some meat. Relax. Alright. Give me 3 stacks. We need a good name for the Sarco. Last Sarco I named was Sarco Sam. Ah, he was sitting on the Dillos. He's going to be Papadillo. Papadillo. Papadillo, all one word. That'll work. And that's because he was sitting on all those Dillos, so he's going to be the Papadillo. Papadillo. I think that's what he thought of that name, but tough. Your name is Papadillo. Alright. Let's see, let's divide a couple of these guys out. There's good old Bug Eater. And let's see. Let's get... Looks like he's been active. They've been eating on some stuff. Alright. Means they've been doing their job. Let's see. And this is a female. I don't know why, but I feel like naming this one Gracie. So let's go ahead and give her that name. And just for the record, it was a female, so. Gracie Suits. Let's get you to follow me. Give him his 3 stacks of meat. Give him a couple of levels there. Alright, and you're the high level one, aren't you? Alright. We're gonna call you Big Daddy. If you're male. You are male, right? Yep. You're gonna be Big Daddy. Obviously need to take these guys out on a hunting trip, and so they can have their stack of meats. The other thing I need to, I just did with you? I did. I'm gonna get this other stack, then actually I'm gonna keep it for my cooking supply. So I need to come up with a couple more names for those dillos down there. Part of the Dillo posse. Let's see where we're at here. Let me take this spoiled meat. I do got more meat, so I can give everybody 3 stacks down there, so probably take care of that in the next episode as well. But for now, let's get some more narcotics going. Go back here, grab some arrows. Grab the bow. What does the bow need to get repaired? Fiber and wood, and I don't have enough of either, so as my own reminder, I'm going to put that back actually. Alright, let's see what, put this berry goods in this fridge in here. And what is this recipe? Decorative coloring? Interesting. Alright. Well, let's put this in one of these for now. Check on this. It should level me up here pretty soon. Yep. Yeah, I eventually think I'm going to end up taking this away and putting this somewhere else. Might extend this platform out this way maybe. Yeah, and then put it there. But that'll be at a later date. For now, let me go ahead and put my point into Fortitude again. And should have enough to build my smithy. Yes. Alright. So the next go around looks like we're gonna get this all put together and start making my metal items and my metal tools. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it on this episode. I appreciate you following my adventures. Make sure you hit that like button down below. Hit subscribe if that's what you would like to do. And I will see you next time. Thank you for joining me today.